Good, everybody? It's just your neighborhood angler, MoneyBass, out here about to do this thing we call Bass for Cash. Now, I'm back again, guys. Been gone for a minute. You guys have noticed that I've been doing a few tournament videos because it is tournament season. It is the time to get out there and show a little competition. But we're still going to get out here on a weekly basis and do this thing we call Bass for Cash. Now, for anybody that is new to the channel, what that is I get out here, like I said, on a weekly basis, see if we can catch a fish or two or three, maybe sometimes four. Get those fish to the boat. I will put those fish on a measuring board, hold them up, let you take a good look at it. And if you are a subscriber to the channel, that is all that is required. It doesn't cost anything to participate in Bass for Cash. Just make sure you are a subscriber to the channel and guess the exact weight of the fish. And bam, just like that, you have walked away with a nice cash payout, guys. The rules of engagement, the rules for Bass for Cash are always linked in the description. So make sure you read the description so that you do not get disqualified, all right? Shout out to Baby Boy. We also have Chauncey tuning in and the Outdoor King. The Outdoor King. The King is here. All right, good to see you in the chat. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in. So we're going to just get some things rigged up, guys. If you take a look around, the deck of the boat is kind of a mess right now. I have rods everywhere. So we're going to get that cleaned up in just a second. But we're going to ease on out and just kind of get posted up where we're going to see if we can catch one or two fish real quick. And then we may have to see if we have to kind of move around a little bit. What's going on? We have AC. What's going on, Alexandria, in the chat? Want to give a big shout out to Alexandria. Good to see you in the live stream. Now, Alexandria, I don't know if you heard, but I was at a tournament this past weekend on Saturday, and we did Bass for Cash, but I forgot to weigh the fish. I forgot to weigh the fish and put the fish back before I took the fish to the scale. So I kind of owe everybody a little something on that one. So I think we had, what did we have, like 3 fish or something like that we were supposed to weigh, but we did not do any of those. So there was no Bass for Cash given out on the last Bass for Cash tournament, guys. So today we're going to be out here doing a little fun fishing. I'm going to take some time to get all my rods and everything set up for a 2-day tournament that is taking place on Logan Martin this weekend. So it is a 2-day battle of the anglers, and it will all be live. So make sure you guys tune in for that. But let's get out here and post up on the first spot and get some things going, guys. Oh, my goodness. Shout out to the Outdoor King. Do you see that? The Outdoor King is getting things started a little early, right at the beginning. So I need everybody to put okay in the chat. I don't know if we have too many people in here now because we're just getting rolling, but really appreciate that, Outdoor King. Hit the channel with the $4.99 super sticker. And what I always say, it's a little windy out here today, guys. Put a yes in the chat if you guys can hear that wind. If so, we may have to, I may have to go and hide out a little bit like I have to do from time to time. But we're going to ease up here and start getting some of these rods and everything tied on. Shout out to the Outdoor King. But like I was saying, whoever gives the largest super chat, super sticker, or show of support during the live stream is the sponsor of that live stream. So I want to give a big shout out to the Outdoor King, guys. All right, so all we're doing right now is I'm going to head up here, kind of get posted up, and then start getting some of these rods, reels, and things like that set up. And then we'll do a little bit of fishing, guys. And like I said, it's all in preparation for the 2-day tournament that is coming up this weekend. I think I may have started a little late today, guys. Was I on time? Was I late? All right, let's go ahead and get these electronics set up. So we're gonna run one with the live image, and the other one we will probably put on 360 or something like that. But want to give a shout out to, who is that? Baby Boy says, how do I become a member? So there is a link that should be in the chat. It should be pinned in the chat All you have to do is click on that link, and the instructions will be there, how you can become a member of the channel. Now, becoming a member of the channel, like I always say, it does have its privileges. One of which, whenever we catch fish and bring the fish to the boat for Bass for Cash, everyone gets one guess per fish. If you put more than one guess, you are DQ'd. And you see Alexandria in the chat. She's there waiting for you. She's waiting to see you put more than one guess in that chat. Then she's going to disqualify you. And people like the Outdoor King, C219 Troll, and who else? Who else do we have in here that's going to laugh at you? Fishing for Dollars. They're all going to laugh at you if you get DQ'd, all right? So you want to make sure you do read the rules of engagement. All right, and I see Alexandria. She put the information in there to let you know how to join the channel. Shout out to Mask Off Fishing. He says, quick suggestion. Every time you zero on these Bass for Cash, you should upload your pic on FishX Live like you did me. Oh, my goodness. Did you... Did you see the picture? Mask Off, did you see your picture on FishX Live? I have to fill everybody in on what happened with that situation because you tried to run. I think Alexandria must have saw your picture, or maybe she's just laughing because your little comment about me zeroing. We have Whipstick tuning in. All right, so Mask Off, you saw your picture of you trying to run away. You can't escape the camera. I got you. I got you. Everybody could see you trying to hide your face. And it wasn't working. All right, let's see. Let's get these things set up. All right, just waiting for my units and everything to connect. While we're doing that, let's get these screens cleaned off. And then look at this, guys. I have my rods kind of thrown all over the deck because at Lake Oconee, that's where we were fishing at Lake Oconee this past weekend. So I was fishing for largemouth on that lake. This lake, I fished this one a lot different. So a lot of those things that I have set up there, I won't need. Let's see if I can find, oh, my shades are out. Let's see if I can find, but first I need the case to put these shades back up. What's going on, Bob? Bob the Jaw and Ski Slayer is in the chat. All right, good to see you. All right, let's see if I have something to clean off my screen, which I don't. I cleared too much stuff out of the boat and didn't put it back in. Let's get these screens cleared up, guys. All right, make sure you guys continue to get active in the chat. And remember, as you come into the live stream, make sure you hit that like button. Once we get fish to the boat, you know, I'm always gonna check those likes. If the likes are not looking good, then we don't weigh the fish. How about that? All right, so this weekend I will be fishing Logan Martin. It will be a 2-day tournament, Battle of the Anglers. Shout out to the Outdoor King. Oh my goodness. Hit the channel with another $4.99. He says, Money, have you checked out, is it your channel? Outdoor King, do you have a channel? Is that the question? If it is, just kind of rephrase it in there for me. I need everybody to put okay in the chat. We got to give some respect, put some respect on his name. The Outdoor King giving some strong support to the channel. But yeah, Outdoor King, do you have a YouTube channel? Is that what you're saying? All right, so he says yes. What kind of content do you do over there on your channel? Let's see, is this the rod that I want to use? I'm gonna want this to go a little bit deeper, so this one right here will be good. So I'm just gonna move some of these things to the back, but some of these I plan on using this weekend, so I'm not gonna put them back in the rod locker. I'll just go ahead and leave them out here. So cranking will be on the agenda. Outdoor King says, I've told you plenty of times, Outdoor King, you just don't know what life is like for me. I'm always late. I'm always running. I'm always doing something. All right, right, let's see. We're gonna change that one up. We don't need this one, but we'll retie that one before I put it back up. And we don't need that. All right, so we have the spinner bait, so we'll pop that to the side. So let everybody in the chat know, what kind of content do you do on your channel? All right, so we're gonna retie these 3. And what is this one over here? All right, and that one's good. All right, so it looks like we are back to spinning reel territory. We're back to spinning reel territory. Small Water Charter says, good afternoon. What's going on? Good to see you in the chat. The Burning Season says, you see they caught another cheater in the elites. Oh, come on, Burning Season. Was he cheating? Was he cheating? Tell us what he did, Burning Season. We can talk about it. Outdoor King says, oh, and I definitely do know. All right, Small Water Charter says, we slay big Florida bass on our channel. That is true. The Outdoor King says, okay, again, I do kayak crabbing and fishing. All right, Alexandra, would you go to the Outdoor King's channel and drop his link for his channel in the chat, if you could? Minnow Dunker says, Money's got the chair force repped. The chair force. Yeah, I did kind of sit in the chair when I was working at times. All right, let's see, guys. So first, what we need to do is get this retied. And what is in this box right here? All right, the Burning Season says he failed his poly, got info, blacklist him. Oh my God. He said, just go ahead and get rid of him. All the pros are cheaters. Some of them get caught. All right, and guys, I want to give a big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations. I know a lot of you guys have heard the name before, but it is now the season. Do you see how pretty it is outside? Let me just show you guys this. You see the sun shining nice and bright? That grass is going to start growing. Those trees are going to start growing. You're going to need some things trimmed and all that good stuff, right? So make sure you reach out to SWAT Lawn Operations. They're based out of Conyers, Georgia, and service all surrounding metro Atlanta areas. For free estimates for your residential or commercial properties, make sure you call 404-423-5131. All right, guys? Make sure you reach out to SWAT Lawn Operations for residential and commercial. So if you guys have got some big jobs out there, make sure you give them a shout out. Reach out to SWAT Lawn Operations. Outdoor King said, them cheaters. All right, let's see. Outdoor King says, if she drop it, it's going to be an explosion. Uh-oh. All right, Bernstein says, SWAT Lawn would need a snowblower to do my lawn. I don't know, the SWAT Lawn, do you guys do snow? Do you blow snow? Let's see, what else you have in here? This is the breaks. What's going on? He says, do you know that guy who has fishing channel and calls his boat the side piece and his wife always getting jealous? Yeah, goodness. Is that the, hold on. Which one's? Oh, you're talking about Bass and Bougie. That's my partner, Bass and Bougie, right? That's who you're referring to? Minnow Dunker says, now I gotta get a Go Navy for my deck. There you go. That's good. You gotta rep your people. You gotta rep your people. You see the Air Force logo down there. All right, there we go. So we dropped Outdoor King's channel in the chat. Somebody go to the Outdoor King's channel. I need you guys to do 2 things for me. Go to his channel, hit the subscribe button. All right, make sure you go to his channel, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment on his most recent video, and come back in the chat and let me know what his most recent video is about. Oh my goodness. Hold on just a minute, guys. Do you see what I see? Do you guys see what I see? The Outdoor King has hit the channel with a $99.99 super chat. Oh my goodness. The Outdoor King, hey, you are the sponsor of today's entire live stream, all right? So we're going to talk about the Outdoor King today. Now, I need somebody to go to the Outdoor King's channel and first tell me, how many subscribers does he have on his channel? Can somebody go and check out the Outdoor King's channel and let me know how many subscribers he has? All right, while you guys are doing that, like I said, we're going to be rigging a few things up. So if you guys are interested in this type of content, you guys are going to see some of the behind the scenes things of me getting prepared, not just fishing, catching fish, or trying to catch fish, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to get some things rigged up. So first, this right here is what I was throwing my wacky rig on, guys. I'm throwing this on if you take a look, you see that? It's a Micro Magic Ducket 7-foot medium heavy spinning rod, and I have this on a Lew's Mach 2 reel. Now the line that I have on here, this backing is braided line, and I just like using high vis yellow line. Small Water Charter says 13.8 million. No way. What are you talking about in the chat? How many subscribers does the Outdoor King have on his channel? How many subscribers does the Outdoor King have on his channel, guys? All right, so, 175 subscribers. Small Water Chargers put 13.8 million. Now, that would be a very impressive feat right there. All right, so good deal, 175 subscribers. Now, who has gone to the Outdoor King's channel and taken a look at the video? Put OK in the chat if you have gone to the Outdoor King's YouTube channel. Put OK in the chat. I just want to kind of gauge the room and see who's participating. I want to see who's supporting the channel, guys. We always have to support those that support us, right? I want to give a big shout out to the Outdoor King. 175 subscribers. He's out there doing his thing. Small Water Charter says, sorry, that was the Outdoor Boys. Oh my goodness, the Outdoor Boys are out there doing it major. That's little small YouTubers out here. We don't have anywhere near 13.8 million. All right, so what I'm doing right now, guys, is I'm going to rig up a Nico rig on here. All right, Alexandra says she subbed to the channel. Did anybody else sub to the Outdoor King? And remember, I need to know. All right, this is the break, says he can't find the channel. So if somebody could, Alexandra, can you drop his link in there again, please? I just want to see how many subscribers he's going to have by the end of the show. All right, let's see. So now I got my braided line through here. Now on this Nico rig, now I normally throw this a wacky rig, but I'm just changing it up a little bit. And what I'm going to be fishing, you know what? Look at this line, guys. My line kind of started getting unspooled. So I do need to go ahead and take the time, because during the tournament, and let's see, this is 8-pound line. So I use this as leader line. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and clean this up while we're at it. All right, shout out to Saltwater Charter, says he loves those ducket rods. This ducket spinning rods, he says he uses the Saltwater series medium heavy a lot. All right, good deal. Fishing with Tony 123 says, what is your favorite reel brand? Right now, I would have to say I'm kind of feeling those Lew's reels right now. I'm kind of feeling Lew's. I do not get the most expensive reels either, guys. I get the, I like that Mach 2 on the spinning reels. And then on the, what's the other ones? On the bait casters, I get the, I think it's like LFS or something like that. Burning Season says, how's the drag on that reel? I mean, it works fine for me. So you guys have seen the fish that I've caught and the fish that I have not caught. So for the ones that you have seen me catch, I mean, those were caught. If you see me throwing that spinning reel, I caught those with a Mach 2 Lew's reel. So I like them. They've worked pretty good for me. They get the job done, and they do not break the bank. All right, so has anybody gone to the Outdoor King's YouTube channel, and can you tell me what the most recent video that he uploaded was about? Nathan Slate says, you look like David Lee. Who is David Lee? We have Minaj in the chat. Good to see you. Fisherman Tony says you should get the Exceller spinning reel. Minaj says, I am an Indian. So Native American Indian, is that what you mean? All right, so what we're doing, guys, right now, before we start fishing, we're just getting some things set up. Now, I'm setting up a Nico rig right now so you guys can see the baits and everything that I'm going to be using. And then we're going to see if we can get a few fish to the boat real quick. So with this, I am going to tie an Alberto knot. Shout out to the Outdoor King. Hit the channel with another $19.99. I told you guys he's already in there. The Outdoor King is the sponsor of today's live stream, guys. Really appreciate the strong support of the channel. He says, thank y'all for all the support. No problem, no problem. All right, so the most recent video that the Outdoor King uploaded was a fishing trip to Maryland. Now, on that fishing trip, is he in a kayak? And if so, I have some questions for the Outdoor King. Were you fishing in a kayak? All right, so we're gonna do 5 loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're just gonna take it in another direction. 5 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and then we just take it right through that same knot. Wet it and then tighten it down. So yeah, we're out here for a good time, not a long time today. So we'll be out here for about, let's see, about 2 hours. We'll be out here for about 2 hours today, guys. See how many fish we can get to the boat. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in and watching some of the behind the scenes stuff. I mean, who knows? Maybe some of these things you see me doing to help you out. What's going on? We have Kevin Two Fishes tuning into the chat. All right, so with this Alberto knot, I always cut this down as close as I can get it and making sure that I do not nick the other line. Let's clean some of this stuff up in the boat. Like I said, my boat has stuff, so I want to pull this, and that has a real good knot on there, so we're good to go with that. Okay, let's see, guys. Give me a call. All right, let's see, guys. Let's see. The Outdoor King hit the channel once again with the $4.99. He says James Gross at King Outdoors 32. All right, so I'm missing some things in the chat, guys. I'm trying to do multiple things at one time. Fishing RC Florida says, what pound test line and leader are you using? So I use High Vis Yellow. This is going to be 15 or 20 pound line. And then I'm tying this to 12 pound line. And the reason why I'm going to use 12 pound instead of 8 or 10 is because I throw this and I fish it in cover. I fish it straight to docks and a lot of things that could end up causing break-offs. So for me, I want to make sure that I have a strong enough line on there to, if I get wrapped around some branches or some posts on a dock or anything like that, that I can still get those fish out of there. Obviously, I'll have to retie after that, but I do want to be able to make sure I get the fish to the boat. What's going on, Already Edits, tuning into the chat? All right, there we go. So I make my leader line about 20 feet long or so. So let's go ahead and get that cut off. And then I'll show you guys my setup that I've started using for my Nico rig. So I always got to keep things in order. So let's box this back up. I like this tackle bag right here. It allows me to store a lot of line in here, and it's not bouncing around and stuff like that to where it can end up getting nicks and stuff like that in it. And you definitely don't want anything like that happening whenever you're in the middle of a tournament. All right, there we go. So let's put this back up. Today's current sponsor is the Outdoor King. Big shout out to the Outdoor King. I need everybody to put okay in the chat. And also, who has gone to the Outdoor King's channel today? If you went to the Outdoor King's channel and hit that subscribe button, put okay in the chat. I just need to know. I need to know who is out there supporting the supporters of my channel. Oh man, now this is a mess right here. It's just a nice, pretty day out here on the lake, guys. So I'm just kind of out here relaxing today, enjoying the scenery. And I figure instead of being in the garage, getting this stuff set up, that I would head out to the lake and just take a few minutes and get this stuff set up and show you guys, you know, the kind of things that I do in preparation for fishing and in preparation for my tournaments, and actually what I do after my tournaments. A lot of the stuff you see me doing now is from whenever I just was in the whenever I was in the tournament from this past weekend. I was kind of just throwing stuff around and things like that, instead of putting it back up the way that it was supposed to be. So this is what's happening right now. All right, can somebody go and take a look at the Outdoor King's channel? I want to know. So we said he had around 170, 175 subscribers. Can somebody go and take a look? I want to see if he has any more subscribers. I want to see if anybody went and subscribed. I'm just curious. Inquiring minds want to know. What's going on, Whipstick? He says, MoneyBass, I'm super excited about the Battle of the Anglers. Got to get this Whipstick whipping. Oh man, Whipstick, it might be a tough one. You know, I mean, when you're watching the tournaments that's going on now, the elites and all these different tournaments, it seems like people are struggling pretty much, is the overall consensus, regardless of what lake you're on this time of the year. So I think it's going to be a tough one, but I'm pretty sure we'll find some fish and make it happen. All right, he's up to 176. I wonder if we can get the Outdoor King up to 200. Seems like a good number, right? 200 seems like a pretty good number. So Outdoor King, do you fish tournaments also, or is it more of fun fishing? What do you what is your forte? Man, I gotta save this line. It's kind of expensive. I don't want to be throwing this stuff away. Whipstick says, I got to get back to old school fishing. So is that your strategy for this weekend, Whipstick? Because I'm going to mix it up with a little bit of both. But I'm trying to decide if I'm going to just take y'all out early. If I'm just going to take everybody out on day one, hurt everybody's feelings, so everybody make you feel like going home after day one. We're going to see. All right, guys, so I have something a little interesting that we're going to do for today. So I need you guys to just kind of bear with me once I get all this stuff kind of straightened up a little bit. I'm going to see how fast we can get a fish to the boat today, because it's something I want to test out. I want to test something out today. See if we can have some fun with it. Everyone head over to the Outdoor Kings channel and give him a sub. We're going to see if we can get him to 200 subs by the end of this live stream, guys. All right, that is what we are going to do for today. We're going to have some fun with it. It's going to be kind of interesting. We're going to see if we can make it happen. All right, man, this line. Okay, so this is my jig line. This is 20-pound line that I have on here. Let's see. This thing is all tangled. Whipstick says, oh, I'm definitely going to be using forward-facing sonar to locate fish. You're going to zero with that forward-facing sonar, Whipstick. I can tell you that right now. If that's not your style of fishing, you don't want to get out there and try doing it on tournament day, man. It is not going to end well for you. All right, there we go, there we go. Alexandra says, oh no. Oh no. Frisco said, did you say fast? I don't know. What was I saying? God, look, I'm saying a lot of stuff, guys. I'm trying to get this line straightened back up, get my rods and reels and everything. Because for anybody who does not know, I just finished up a tournament this past weekend on Lake Oconee. It was a tough tournament, but guess what your partner did? Your partner MoneyBass still came in second place. I still came in second place, guys. It was tough out there. All right, there we go. Let's get this straightened up. So this is 20-pound line right here, and I generally use this on my jigs. Oh, Frisco said catch one fast. Oh yeah, we're gonna see if we can catch one fast. What do you think, Frisco? You think I can catch one fast? Do you think I can do it, Frisco? Or am I gonna catch one slow? What is my MO? Do I catch them fast or catch them slow? Shout out to Herbert. He says congrats on that second place finish. The Whipstick said you just better be ready. All right, so we got that set up, guys. Now let's hop over here and find. Oh, and actually I set up a bag specifically for my Nico stuff. Here it is right here. Once again, I want to give a big shout out to the Outdoor King, the current sponsor of today's live stream. Really appreciate you. All right, so these, let's see, let's go ahead and try. All right, so these are not rigged up yet. What's going on, Junior? He says, did you get some new toys? Well, yeah, I got some new bait. You know, I went to the bait shop, picked up a few new baits and things like that. So that's what I'm kind of going through here now. I got my Nico rig bag set up. So I'm just kind of, oh, and I don't know if you guys know about it, but Academy had a real nice sale. It's probably over now, but they had some stuff on sale that was amazing. Like these right here. I just started picking up a lot of stick baits. You see that price right there? $3.97, and it was 75% off of that. So I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and try a few of those. All right, let's see what else we have, guys. There we go. The Outdoor King, he says, and this isn't income tax money. I'm a building engineer. I work for it. I mostly do kayak crabbing, but going to start more fishing. Thanks all. All right, shout out to the Outdoor King, guys. Out here doing big things. We're trying to learn a little more about the Outdoor King today, guys. But yeah, so what about the tournament side of things? Did he answer that and maybe I missed it? A building engineer. Shout out to the Outdoor King, guys. So the mission for today is we're going to see if we can get the Outdoor King up to 200 subscribers. I mean, how many does he need? He only needs about 20 subscribers. So if you guys could, Alexandria, drop that link in the chat. Maybe you can drop it in there again real quick. And what I need everybody to do is go over to the Outdoor King's channel. And we're just rigging up this Nico rig, guys. I have the tool for it, but let's just see if we can do it without that tool real quick. Go over to the Outdoor King's channel. All right, there we go. That's good enough right there, right? That'll work. Go over to the Outdoor King's channel. Click the subscribe button and leave a comment on his most recent video. It was a trip to Maryland, kayak fishing trip to Maryland. All right, so the other thing I need are my hooks. Now, I hope I didn't put the hooks in here. Hopefully the hooks are in here. It'll be easier to find them. What's going on, Life with Levi? Good to see you back in the chat. All right, there we go. So these are the Nico rig hooks that I'm checking out. Gonna try these out. If the hookup ratio is good, I may stick with them. If not, then I'll be changing those out. But this isn't a tournament day. This is kind of like a practice day type situation. So I can try different things. And really, what I like doing on days like this is I will try gear and products that is more on the budget friendly side of things, right? And if I'm able to catch fish and get those fish to the boat, as far as the catch ratio is good and everything with different types of hooks, then I'll stick with them. I'll use the cheaper products during the tournament, as long as they're working. But you guys saw on that the tournament that I was on at Lake, was that Sinclair, I believe? No, actually that was Oconee. There was another tournament that I was on Lake Oconee, and the fish just kept getting off after I set the hook. And I was trying out a different brand of shaky head lures, and it just wasn't working out for me. So I had to cut those short kind of quick. What's going on, Rory? We have Rory Johnson tuning in. Frisco says less dangling. Try to power fish. Well, let me see. Actually, I would be doing a mixture of both for Logan Martin. If you've ever seen me fish Logan Martin before, I do a little bit of both. So I kind of have three different styles of fishing that I do within we will be out there for 5 hours. Make sure you guys have marked your calendars for this weekend. We are having a live battle of the anglers. You will see 8 guys going head to head live on Lake Logan Martin, guys. It'll be a 2-day tournament. There will be a lot of trash talking. You guys will be in the comments as always. We might just have Alexandra Corbett handling some of the commentary to make it kind of interesting. Keep you guys up on the stats and all that good stuff. So we're gonna have a good time with it. So make sure you guys have set your calendars. And actually, let me think. Alexandria, can you go to my channel and see? I think that tournament is already listed. I think it is already listed. If so, can you drop the link for the Battle of the Anglers in the chat? And that way it will allow everyone to go ahead and hit the notification so that they will receive the alert whenever it is time for that tournament to start. All right, so we have that one done. All right, now, guys, I was actually throwing a Carolina rig for a little bit this past weekend too, and this one actually I broke it off. So before I put my rods back in the rod locker, I always like to make sure that they are ready to roll. So if in the event I do need to reach in there and grab it, I can just take it out and get straight to it. Shout out to Clint Perry. He is the Money Team General, guys. He said he just hit the Outdoor King with a sub. Good deal, good deal. We're working our way up to 200. Let's see, can somebody give me a sub count check for the Outdoor King? Can somebody give me a sub count check for the Outdoor King? Man, what just happened? Can somebody go to the Outdoor King's channel and let me know how many subs does he have so far? I want to see how slow or fast we're moving with that. What's going on, Fibre? It says Algae de España. Algae, am I pronouncing that right? Hello, how are you doing? Fibre, good to see you in the chat. Outdoor King says, and my last video is a striped bass video. They might be subbing to someone else, but anyway, let me get them. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second, guys. We might be going. Alexandra, can you drop the link for the Outdoor King's channel again? I want to make sure that we are going to the right channel. Outdoor King, I need you to click on that link. I need you to click on that link whenever Alexandra puts it in the chat and let us know if that is the correct channel. What's going on, Roxanne? Back in the chat again. All right, I see your email address in the chat, but I'm not sure. I don't think that they'll be able to find it that easily through the email address. Let's see if we can get the direct link in the chat for you. While I'm untangling all this line again. And this is my 10-pound line, so I definitely need that. My Abrase X. I get into some Abrase X situations where I do need that a little bit of extra strength. Man, this is not looking good. All right, guys, so check it out. Outdoor King, can you click that link that Alexandra just put in the chat and let us know if that is your channel? Fibre, what's going on? Says, wow, what's going on? All right, so we're just spending some time getting my gear and everything set up. And then we are going to do this thing we call Bass for Cash, where I catch the fish. All you have to do is guess the weight of the fish, and you will walk away with a nice cash prize. Just that quick and easy. It does not cost anything. All that you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. Man, now this is a mess. Okay, we're gonna put this away for now. But actually, this is the line that I need for my Carolina rig. I'm using 10-pound Abrase X. So let's just get a piece off here real quick. Do a quick retie. All right, Clint Perry says he's at 179. Roy Johnson says, I'm sorry that I will miss this tournament. I'm going to be in Alabama, but will check in on y'all. You know that I always do very well on Logan Martin. Just saying, uh-oh. So Rory's letting us know that if he was on Logan Martin, he'd be out there hurting our feelings. We might have to take you up on the next one then, Rory. See if you can make it to the next one. Rory says he's hurting feelings out there on Logan Martin. All right, Clint Perry says he is up to 179 subscribers. So we still need 21 more subscribers. All right. Outdoor King, did you get a chance to click that link and confirm that that is your channel? If so, then I will pin that link in the chat for you. And that way we can make it easy. And I need to hurry up and get this stuff done. But I think this is the last one I need to tie on, guys. All right, so Outdoor King, is that the link to your channel? We're just waiting for confirmation from you. All right, so we're tying a polymer knot on here, and that goes to my swivel. let me show you guys how I run my Carolina rig. So I have a swivel, and then I keep a glass bead, and then this is a steel shot, a real cheap weight that comes from Walmart, but it makes a little bit of a clanking sound on there. Shout out to Chris Phillips. What's going on? All right, Outdoor King says, I just put it in. All right, so let us know, Outdoor King, if that is the link. So just click the link that Alexandra put in the chat, and if that works, then I'm going to pin that link. And then we're going to get to work. Hopefully we won't have to do too much exploring around today to be able to find some fish. But right now, with the water temps are starting to heat back up, you guys pretty much know what those fish are going to be doing. So I pretty much know where we're going to head to. Chris Phillips says, what's good, everybody? What's going on, Chris? We're out here enjoying a nice, beautiful day out on the lake. I figured instead of being in the garage, getting my equipment and everything put back in order after this weekend's tournament, I would head out here and do it on the lake. And as soon as I get this last one finished up, then what we're going to do is see if we can get some fish to the boat. And have some fun out here today. Outdoor King says, can't click her link. I posted it. Do you see it? It's okay. I appreciate y'all focus. Get them fish money. Well, I mean, you know, I'm just getting things tied on. So in the meantime and in between time, we're learning a little more about the Outdoor King. All right, so this one can go down here because I will not be throwing that today. All right, so that's done. That's done. All right, so we're cleaning up now, guys, and then we're going to see if these fish want to cooperate. All right. One more thing. Let's just double check that. Okay, we'll leave that grub on there for now. But you guys know what I need to do. I need to put some stank on it. Let's put a little bit of chartreuse on here. All right, Clint Perry said the link worked for him. All right, good deal. Can somebody else click on that link for me? I just want to see if somebody else can confirm that it's working for them too. All right, so we're gonna try something with this Nico rig. We're gonna put a little bit of glow on there, but we're gonna double dip this bad boy. I'm gonna hook it up with my chartreuse blaze. It's world famous. Chartreuse blaze by MoneyBass is world famous. Did you guys know that? All right, and all I'm gonna do is just put just a little bit on there. Can you guys see that? Just has that little bit of blood red on there. Bam. Fish is gonna look at that and be like, hey man, do you smell that? What is that I smell? Is that some stank on it? It's gonna be like, I think I need to bite that. And I'm gonna be like, go ahead, buddy. Go ahead and bite it. So I can pop you right in that mouthpiece. All right, so we're gonna take this line and just put it in this rod lock, in this storage compartment. And then we'll worry about that later because it's time to get to some fishing. All right, so did somebody confirm in the chat that the link works? Because before we start fishing, I want to go ahead and link that. I want to pin his link to the chat. Pin his link in the chat. All right, all I need is just a little confirmation. Can somebody confirm that that link was working? Oh my goodness. Wouldn't you know it, a knot got right in the way. Let's reel that back in and do it the right way. Oh my God. Oh my God. The Outdoor King says send this to the chat how you want. Uh-oh, we might have to do a little something special for Battle of the Anglers. All right, there we go. We got a nice cast out there. The Outdoor King hit the channel with another $49.99. Oh my God. Now let me show you guys a little something. Can you see these little bitty blips on the screen right there kind of moving? That's what fish look like whenever they're moving around on the bottom. Once you learn how to read these electronics pretty good, there's some things that you may be able to see that other people don't see. So they won't catch those fish. Frisco said, hey man, for the second time, AC's link worked. All right, I'm going to pin AC's link in the chat. Let me just find it again.